did you make the title of the live? It's my birthday!
Close.
You should have cut a better knife, because this knife breaking sucks.
Just sit on. Hold on just a second, everybody. I haven't got it in here to see who's in here yet.
Now, who's on first?
Trying to get it all set up here. Should have got all this done before I done the rest, but I didn't.
Look, I'm still prepping the food.
See, Amy Heller says hello. Hello, Amy.
Hello,
Tina
Amy.
says happy birthday. Thank you. And Annabelle says, hey, everyone. Hello, Annabelle.
Hello, Annabelle.
8 Love says, happy birthday, Randy. I'm still at work. Thank you, 8 Love. Gabriel.
Gabriel, you be
Nelson said-
careful at work.
Nelson said, happy birthday. Thank you, Nelson.
They say it's your birthday. Who's our friend that asked about the cookout
I don't remember.
on the lives?
Let's see, Annabelle said, Bucky says, beyond, happy birthday to you, bald man. Thank you, Annabelle. Tell Bucky I said thank you.
Tell Bucky I said, BOOM!
I am trying to get the TV going. I'll be with you in a minute. And I could just put
I won't click the mute button.
I did. Let's see. Tina said, what's on the menu tonight?
Well, you know,
Nelson said, what's cooking?
nothing's cooking yet, my friends. But Dad kept talking about he wishes we could go to something like Japanese or something like that, but we just don't have time. You look silly. But, so I went to the store today and I was just going to do steaks for his birthday. But he kept talking about wanting to go to Japanese and stuff like that. Wish we had time for it. I mean,
I don't remember talking about all that.
but I heard Japanese and I said, ooh, I could go for some Japanese. So we're going to do some hibachi steak, chicken, veggie tails, and rice.
Michael says, happy birthday. Thank you. Maria says, you're early today. Yeah, we thought we'd go ahead and jump in here and do the live while we cook.
This is a thigh, Maria.
Let's see. Tina says, I love that flat top. Yes, it is awesome. Thank you.
Very
Maria
well
said,
done.
I live the pic. I can't. She can't quit laughing, I guess. Annabelle said, Bucky's been sleeping all day, and I'm scared as hell. I understand, Annabelle, but don't spend any time worrying. Just live life to the fullest, like the day is the last day, and maybe tomorrow be here. Tina says, I'll fly down for dinner. You're welcome. Come on.
You got
Come
a couple hours. Charlotte's about an hour away, just so you know, Tina. But you can fly into Charlotte International Airport. I don't know, she said she'd fly in.
Where are you, Tina, if you don't mind me asking? Hell, she may on her own plane.
She might.
I see, Maria said, who made the photo? I did.
Your dad did.
Wait a minute, still ain't get me in it. Just my belly, damn with that. Tina I'm from Wisconsin. I think I've asked you that, I'm sorry.
Wow.
I might have to back it up a little bit. Let's see.
But then I'll have to go, hello! Can you hear me?
Ain't nothing you don't try to do when I'm trying to do something. Let's see, Tina said, no, I wish I had a plane. Maria said, I like that you made a happy birthday photo of yourself. Yeah, I thought that'd be nice. Annabelle said, Dean has been with us and he's been a big help. Well,
That's called brotherly love.
Well, it is, but I'm gonna tell y'all something, people don't realize it till it happens to you, but that's the way I felt when Ryan and Mike came, when Randy got hurt. It was an absolutely gift from God. Maria says, why are you not wearing orange? Because I worked today. Well, I mean, I went into work today.
Must be nice not to have to work for it.
I'm gonna be nice and keep positive thoughts and not say nothing negative. Haley said, what's Randy doing? He's fixing to cook something here.
Y'all don't pay attention because I'm about to cross-contaminate.
See, Ryan said, happy birthday, Randy. Hello, Ryan. I was just mentioning your name. Haley said, what's Randy doing?
Well, I am cooking. The question is, what you cooking, good looking?
Haley said, wait a minute. Maria said, positive vibes, everyone. Haley said, is it hot out there? It's nice.
About 80 degrees Fahrenheit.
See, James says, hi. Hello, James. Ryan said, my ears was burning. Yeah, I was just saying how much of a gift from God you and Mike were for coming out here when Randy got hurt.
Hey, what is that? Did chicken breast feel funny?
Let's see, Tina said it's 74 here, did yard work all day. I like that temperature.
I like that temperature, but
Maria said, where's the seasoning? It's underneath his fingernails.
that, and I made sure not to wash my hands all day today after every time I used the bathroom. So,
I like going there. I was talking about the railroad seasoning.
But, it's in the fridge.
Tina said, Lowell, do we have, white sauce?
It's in the fridge.
Let's see, Hazel said, Pops, hello, Hazel. This is a different one than the other. No, the other one's Hazel, sorry. Maria said, wait, you don't wash the chicken?
Hell no! Look, any kind of germs are going to get burned off.
Jane said, hi, Maria. Hi, Hazel. Ryan said, shucks.
Oh, shit.
Shucks, yeah. Maria said, hi, Jane. Ryan said, hey, Jane. Tina said, I never wash my chicken.
Exactly.
Jane said, hi, Tina. Tina said, hi. Hazel said, Ice Man is making pancakes with chicken. Maria said, where's the real Pops? Jane said, hi, Ryan.
They're still on the desk.
Staying off the grid said, while some men prefer the electric beard trimmer, the most preferred is a razor blade for getting rid of the pesky beard to transform gay bearded homosexuals into straight men.
You know, every time I hear staying off the grid, it makes me smile.
Yep.
Because I know it's coming.
I know it's coming.
And then he talks about, or they talk about, you know, they entered an agreement with YouTube. And I'm like, oh, this is bullshit now.
And then he goes on in it, and he got it sticking in there somewhere.
Yep.
Amber said, hi. Hello, Amber.
Speaking of gay.
Maria said, we wash the chicken first.
Oh.
Jane
That's why
said,
he gets sick all the time.
actually, they say it's more dangerous to wash the chicken, said Jane. Jane said, off the grid. Staying off the grid, Jane, and smiling with art. All in one space. Says, happy birthday, Pops. I hope you're having one of the best days of your life. I do enjoy my life. I've had a good day. Thank you. Amber says, how are you? How are y'all? I'm doing great. Hope you are. Hazel said, happy birthday, Pops. Thank you. I'm doing exactly what I wanted to do with it today. Sit here and talk to you guys today. I'm telling y'all, I enjoy being with y'all. Jane says, hi, Amber. Staying off the grid says, happy birthday. Thank you. Amber says, hi, Jane. I forgot to put it on for myself. Maria said, oh, he's talking in a spinning chair. He can't stop moving. Amber said, happy birthday. Thank you, Amber. Jane says, hey, all in one. You too, please. I'm just dropping in to wish you a wonderful birthday. Thank you.
Thank you, YouTube police. Even though it's not my birthday. Vito, Vito.
Give myself a thumbs up, see if we can get some coconut nut. Let's see. Jane said, Ryan, how are you feeling? Maria's got me dancing, or got dancing moves there. Jane said, hey, police. All in one space said, chef is busy. Maria said, where's the music birthday? I don't know. Somebody did call me and sing it to me today. YouTube police said, Lowell, I think y'all do live so often, if not more than I do. That's rare. YouTube police says, well, Jane, Maria said, you should dance, y'all. Madison said, hello, 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 Madison. Hello. YouTube police said, what's up, brother Jane? Ryan said, I'm feeling all right, Jane. Jane said, hi, Maddie. YouTube police said, what's up, all in one space. Madison said, hey, Jane. YouTube police said, what's up, Maria, Madison, and Ryan? Maria said, who will sing happy birthday? Jane said, I sang to Bob earlier, but I sang on the YouTube. I'll break the internet.
Yeah.
If I don't dance and break it, you won't sing and break it.
Just think Kim Kardashian broke the internet.
Ryan said, hey, YouTube police. Maria said, I'm not going to do it. My voice is horrible. I think you've got good English. Madison said, hello, YouTube police.
Surprised Madison's not saying, send me leftovers.
That'd be my lunch tomorrow. I'll be celebrating my birthday tomorrow too.
Hey, you will share with your best friend in the truck.
All right, now, you want me to stay positive?
Hey, you won't cut up a chicken breast for me?
Okay. Cool. You don't think I feel into it? It's been hard to read. Let's see, Jane says, I like your voice, Maria. Topper says, hey, yo. YouTube police says, I was once paid $100 to stop singing. Maria, so I probably shouldn't do it. Maria says, Kim broke the internet once. Pops is doing it every day. Jane said, hey, Toppers. Madison said, hey, Ryan. And YouTube police said, what's up, Toppers? I did wash my hands, thank y'all. By the way, I've never cut up a chicken.
You know, this is the first time I've ever cut one up this. Usually I have people that, you know, cut the food up for me and then I just do the cooking. If I'm being quite fair. Olivia said happy birthday. Ryan said I can't sing. I sound like a hound dog being drug up by his nuts.
Oh, shit.
Maria said no, you didn't wash them. Jane said I had to stop mowing. Wet stuff started to fall. You keep that wet stuff.
Topper said happy birthday, thank you. Jane said hi, Olivia. YouTube police said I better get back to work. Y'all have a great week. You too, thank you.
Thank you.
Olivia said, hey, Jane. Ryan said, hey, Olivia. Jane said, take care of police. Now's the time to rob the bank. The police is gone. Let's see, Maria says, now I'm hungry.
Well, I would share. By the time I got to you, I don't think it would be safe to eat.
Olivia said, hey, Ryan. Ryan said, take care of you good police. Terry said, what's going on, Pops? Hello, Terry. Randy cooked me a birthday dinner. Olivia said, Lucky said, happy birthday. He's a bit busy. To come say hi, that's fine. Tell him I said thank you. Terry said, Pop's got the bald head looking good. It always looks good. It's attached to me. But thank you. Let's see. Jane said, I just had leftover chicken wings. They're as good tonight as they were last night. And Jane said, hey, Terry. Maria said, you shouldn't end the live today without dancing on birthday songs.
Well, I think the birthday song's copyright.
Ryan said, Amanda's going to take me chilling and Cook is going to make me chili and cornbread. Cool. I'm excited. I bet so.
Just
I
so
think it's
everybody
cool.
knows. He said no to mixed vegetables.
I think it's cool she's cooking for you for my birthday. Maria's got dance moves. Let's see, Jane said, Young Ryan, new manager aren't affecting your appetite? Question mark. Maria said, I swear, if you were here, I'd hire a dance band. Ryan said, no ma'am, I'm starving. Amber says, how haven't I? I got two of them, man.
On one eye, one leg.
This goes out to the one I love. Let's see, Olivia said, happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday, dear Fossil. Happy birthday to you. 1 year shiner. Jane said, Ryan, I got a package from YouTube with the rings the other day. I paid it to Ryan Flappin.
Listen, everybody, the website's live, and you should be able to go on the website, and there is a button or a little section you can fill out to subscribe to the Christmas cards. Just so you know, there's an asterisk. Random things might show up, not including Christmas.
But if somebody would go on and fill it out so we can see where it's going, we don't quite know exactly what's going on with it, but we're trying to learn it. If somebody would go on that site and fill it out so we can see, please, and let us know that you did. Amber said, well, now 3, I have 2 on my face and 1 on my PSP. What?
Profile picture.
Oh, Maria said, remember, after 10 years, I'll be 42. Jane said, from Amazon. Ryan said, be afraid, Jane.
Yeah.
Glad. Wise says, thanks for being just finished supper. Thanks, but I just finished supper. Olivia said, I wish I could send gifts, but unfortunately I'm too out of it. Maybe anything I'm supposed to be sleeping at the moment. Well, it's fine, Olivia. You need to rest. Wise says, howdy all. Hello, Wise. Jane said, well, hesitantly opened it. 12 quart jars so I can send more pickles. They were for you. You do not have to send them back. Let's see. Christine says, hey, yo, I hope everyone is doing well. Thank you, Christine. I hope you are too. Jenny said, Olivia, why are you supposed to be sleeping?
I was going to say, hey, try this rice. See if there's any good.
I'll tell you right now, it looks good. I mean, Olivia said, because I was up all night. Maria said, send him a shaving machine as a gift. Jake says, I'll just keep trading pickles jars, Bob. I love that you appreciate the fine pickles. I do. They are good. Jane said, hi, Christine. Christine said, hi, Jake.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I said, I'm doing well, but I daydream about ninjas. That's okay, because I daydream about night things in the middle of the afternoon. Let's see. Olivia said, "Oh, Boggy got known by a coyote the other day. That was fun." Maria said, "What about the ninjas?" Jane said, "I popped into Goat Raiders last night. Miss Goat Raider was having a brief about the road rage. Lord, she was blowing her horn at some guy." Maria says, "I need daydream about graduating." That's a good dream to have.
Be here before you know it.
Yep. 11 people in here, 14 thumbs up. James said, Mr. Goat Raider pulled up, told him his wife was the one that blew the horn.
I still can't thank the Goat Raiders enough. Because it's not just they come in and raid us at once. A lot of them are still watching videos.
Yeah, they keep coming back, and I do appreciate it.
And they're coming in here live and watching and commenting, and it really makes a difference.
It really does. Not just on YouTube, but our moods too. Let's see, Olivia said I didn't tear him up too bad, but there is brain matter all over my front yard now. Fred said, if you meet yourself 10 years ago, what would you tell yourself? Again, make yourself happy.
And watch out for trees, dumbass.
Make yourself happy and don't wait till tomorrow to do something today. Go ahead and do it and enjoy yourself. You're not promised tomorrow.
Now, if I met myself from 10 years ago, my 19-year-old self would probably kick my ass for how dirty my vehicle was.
James said that was so fun. I watch sometimes, and some of the ones they pop into are buddy ducks.
Well, that's just like, you got to remember that not all days are going to be good days, and not all raids are going to be good raids.
I'm karma for biting my brother. I think that piece of rice went down on me. I believe it's karma for biting my brother, not IC. Livy said, now we pick on him for playing with the mean buddies. James said, Buggy got bit by a coyote? Question mark. Maria said, I was 9, 10 years old, 9, 10 years ago, so I have no advice. Beth said, happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday, dear Randy. Happy birthday to you. Thank you, Beth. That sounds just like me. Christine said, I think it was the Monday raid that someone was raided and got arrested during the raid. Oh, no kidding. Olivia said, hey, James. James said, hi, Beth. Tyson said, what's up? What's up? Hello, Tyson. Olivia said, oh, okay. I mean, he's okay, though. James said, really, Christine? Oh, my God. James said, hi, Tyson. It says it's Tyson. James said, James said, Christine, why did he get arrested? Beth said, hey, James.
Why is Crackers is ninja? They butter my toast and keep the leprechauns away from my flowers. Sounds like some good tenders. You gonna eat any but those vegetables?
I don't eat vegetables.
What's that?
I told you I was cooking.
Well, I had some frozen mixed vegetables. I have those vegetables. They should be pretty good.
He's always giving away in the, when I go to Japanese. Let's see, Carlos said, what's up, y'all? Pops, R3, happy birthday, thank you. Christine said,
Oh,
yes, he was homeless and a lot of people had just donated money to his cash app to help him. Then he got stopped while walking and it turned out he had a warrant.
Oh, God.
Jay said, hey, Carlo, hey, Papa Renzo. Yes, I forgot, sorry, hey, Papa Renzo.
Hey.
Nate said, what you say, old man, oh boy? Hello, Nate.
What you say, what you say, what you say.
Chris said, remember my bald professor today, I discovered he's married to a Russian woman. Oh, Lord. Carlos says, hello, Jane. Maria says, she's probably a spy. Madison said, hey, Bill. Olivia said, okay, you gotta go rest. All right, Olivia, thank you for stopping in.
See you, Olivia.
Y'all know what else I'm gonna do for my birthday?
Probably take a dump after you get done eating what I'm cooking.
I think I'm gonna drink me a Pepsi.
Madison, I got your text. I'll let the dogs out, I guess.
Christine said, what's for dinner?
Japanese. Hibachi steak, hibachi chicken, veggie tails.
Chris said, Pepsi? Yeah, don't you think I deserve one for my birthday?
You might not want to ask that question, because he knows she's going to tell you no.
Jacob said, what's up, everybody? Hope you have a great day. He said, are you enjoying your meal? I am. Trying, I mean, so far. Maria said, no, you deserve a water.
If you did not see Christine said happy birthday. You said happy birthday.
Thank you, Christine, and thank you, Hugh. Wouldn't get my Pepsi.
Oh, no, it is not.
Chris says, let's see, Hugh says, hello R3. Chris said, it's your birthday, do whatever you want. Jane said, hi Hugh. Hugh said, hello Maria. Jacob said, hi Hugh. D37 said, happy birthday, thank you. Maria said, hey Hugh. Hugh said, hello Christine, hello Jacob. Carlos said, hey Hugh, and Hugh says, hello Madison, and hello Jane.
How's Grandma doing, Hugh? Hopefully she's feeling well. I haven't got a chance to talk to y'all in a little while.
You said hello, Olivia. Hello, Carla. Maria says hi, Carla. You says hello, Nate. You said a bit better. Thank you.
I'm glad she's doing better.
Jen says hello. How's your pop?
I forgot. Papa Renzo's not been doing too great. Listen, I need everybody to do a little bit better. I can't keep up with everybody who's not feeling well. I hate the fact that everybody's not feeling well.
You said we spent the past 2 nights helping my grandson with his waterproof, getting home after midnight.
Damn.
Chris said, I challenge you to finish all this in 5 minutes. Now, I like to enjoy it. You said, get him up at 4:30. My account is draining. Jake said, happy birthday. Thank you.
Our friend that asked about the cookout is going to miss the cookout.
Yeah. Chris said, you said water pump.
Water pump, okay.
Oh, I read it wrong, sorry. No, it comes through wrong, sorry. Mary Bridge said it's 1:30 a.m. here. You said no, I wrote it wrong. Bridge said, did you like the birthday video I sent? I sure did. You said, dang, all look correct. I know it corrects it wrong, don't it? Yes, Maria, I thought that was very thoughtful.
Boy, Justin's going to be mad he ain't here.
Jacob's laughing and twisted most hard.
Dennis!
What's for supper? Dennis, he's doing hibachi.
Listen, hold on. How about you right there?
James said, hey, Dennis. Dennis said, good evening, everyone. Dennis said, James, and Jacob's got pink food. You okay? Yeah, you said we have my wife's niece and daughter from, what do you call that? Home
From Puerto Rico.
Yeah, there you go. James said, Dennis, it's Pop's birthday dinner. You said, hello, Twisted. Kevin said, brother, forgive me. Carlos said, he's okay, thanks, Jane, although he has been diagnosed with COPD, so he has to have an inhaler now with medicine in it. Jacob said, hi, Dennis. Dennis says, happy birthday ice cream. Yeah, thank you, Dennis. I will have some after this. James, oh man, that Latino blood is in the house.
Blink twice if you're in danger. I already know you're blinking twice, but blink
Dennis
twice.
said, Cowboy, and Hugh said, James Wright, boy. James said, the dog ain't happy. Yes, it's real good. James said, Carlos, did your dad smoke? You said, oh Lord, that's my ass off. Wait.
I know you're blinking.
It's not safe here. Jacob said, I got 94 subscribers. I'm so happy. Oh! You said, nice, Jacob. Carly said, yes, he did. Damon gave it up a long time ago. You said, twice.
He's blinking twice.
When
I dropped the thing we use to clean the river. You know what? The hell with it. I'm just going to do all of it. Like a body instead of just real quick. I don't know how well it'll do, but I'll eat it.
Twist Mopar says, I'm hungry, and you said, me too. Jacob said, Lord, Chris said, you know, I just realized that I haven't seen my parents celebrate their birthday before. It's only U.S. Oh, really? Well, I told everybody not to celebrate mine. I was just going to do it with y'all, but Randy insisted.
I was looking for an excuse to have a good dinner.
Carlos said, hey, Jacob. It's definitely good. He says our birthdays are getting less. We need to start celebrating them. Chris says I'll give my dad a burnt cake if we ever celebrate his.
No wonder they don't celebrate.
You says I don't either. Lord Maria. He says he gives me burnt fish. I'll give him burnt birthday cake.
An eye for an eye makes the whole world fly.
You said that burnt cake for burnt fish, huh? You was laughing. Great minds think alike, right? You. Chris said, but I'll cry if they don't buy me a cake at my birthday. Oh my gosh.
Weaponizing tears.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Really? You said it right. Wait a minute. The sort of Romans that eating animals and animal sacrifice, now you know, go vegan.
Oh, hey, just so you know, I talked to these chickens beforehand, and they said, but fuck! Mainly because they died.
That cow, I chased that son of a down, I popped him right in the head. He said, move!
No! Oh, no!
I said, hey dude, I'm top of the food chain, deal with it. You said circle of life.
Yeah, look. I will go defecate, and that will allow the grass to grow that you're going to eat, and so is my cow.
Now, the only problem I got with that too is you say that, what do you think bugs do when you die? They all gonna crawl on you and eat you.
But look, if you want to be vegan, that's your choice.
Maria says every time my dad pretends like he forgot and says we are not going to celebrate your birthday this year, but in the end he buy cake and sweets.
That's called a dad joke.
James says, you know, even if you eat meat, Sir Roman still shows up. I know, right? He knows a good time when he sees it. I tell you what, this is good, but this right here is going to be a hell of a bathroom break. You said years ago when we were in the Everglades camping, and there was a cow out there, my brother and I were trying to figure out how to get a couple steaks of her. Brent said, yes, I need my birthday cake, even though I don't eat it.
Oh, my Lord.
Typical. Brent said, I just look at it and take pictures with them. My siblings do the eating. Last birthday cake I bought, nobody ate a single bite out of it. It stood there and went bad. I threw it away.
I wanted to get you another bunch cake for tonight, but I think this is going to be enough.
I got ice cream. Nickel Pony said, wait a minute, Jane says, why don't you eat the cake, Maria? Nickel Pony said, hey, Pops and Mr. Unbreakable, whose birthday? It's mine, Nickel Pony.
Hey, Nickel Pony, you get that oil well fire figured out, bud?
Maria said, I just don't like sweets. Daniel said, happy Wednesday, everyone. Hello.
Okay.
David said, here he goes, burning on the grill, burning shit on the grill. Jay said, hey, Nickel. Ozzy said, Pops, you missed me. Yes, I did. Whatever bullet so far. Maria said, if birthday cake tastes bad, you said, yeah, I don't really eat cake anymore, too dang sweet, even though one's supposed to. Thanks for Daniel. Ozzy said, happy birthday, Bob. Thank you, Ozzy. You said, Nicole, thanks for Ozzy. David said, happy birthday. Carlos still slept there. You said, hello, Ozzy. Ozzy said, Randy, don't make corn on the grill again.
Don't worry, I won't.
Cowboy said, Jacob says, I won. Nickel Pony, $10. Thank you.
Thank you, Nickel Pony.
Thank you very much, Nickel Pony. David said, guess what happened to me yesterday? What?
Did you shit yourself?
Chris said, it tastes like a cartoon, card, I believe it was the cardboard with cheap print. David said, I was selling stuff online, somebody gave me a fake 100, and it was a really, oh man, what a shame. Dang, I hate that.
I hate that, brother. That's one of my worries about being cash only here.
Yep.
What do you keep throwing out, Pat?
Beck knows something with you. Beck says, happy birthday, Pops. Enjoy your special day and many more. Thank you, Beck. Becky. Jake says, hi, Becky. Chris says, I don't think you know my birthday date. Yeah, I do. It's the day you were born. Chris says, even though I told you 1,000 times, fish memory. David said, don't sell shit myself, I have diapers. Don't shit myself.
You know, every day I start to think about it now. Am I closer to the last time I pooed myself? Or am I closer to the next time I'm going to poo myself?
You said, hello, Becky. Becky said, hey, Daniel, what you doing, sweetheart? You said, that's up, Daniel. Nickel Gordon said, hey, Miss Jane, and no R3 crew from Hudson in briefing early this morning said going to let it burn until Friday or Saturday to try to kill it.
Damn.
You said, Lowell, and Fred said, nice question, R3. Look at that.
Listen, if anybody has some free time on their hands, the website neverdoneprojects.com is officially live. And if you would like to sign up for the yearly Christmas card, there is a section there. If you sign up for the Christmas card by the website, please let us know in a live that you signed up for it. I don't know where the notification goes, where you sign up with your name, email, and all that stuff. But if people's wanting to be part of the Christmas cards and give that information, I'll gladly send them a Christmas card.
You said nice. I said, Randy, can I come drive the train?
I mean, sure. If I can do it, you can do it. Just remember, the whole time I'll probably be sitting there singing one of my songs. Anything you can do, I can do better.
I want y'all to know, you know we're doing something right because we got a message. Somebody has invitated Never Done Projects.
Yeah, they commented yesterday, and their @ is like Never Ending Projects, but their screen name is Never Done Project 16.
Yeah. Pat says, wait a minute, Bria says, what are we going to do with Christmas cards?
If you want to hang them up, you can hang them up.
Madison said it's raining.
It wouldn't surprise me. I think it's supposed to be raining.
Jake says, happy birthday. Got some tacos from food trucks, super good food trucks, so unrated nowadays.
Yeah, food trucks are really underrated anymore.
He said LOJH, spring now man says, are you grilling donkey steaks?
Yes. Well,
He said, wow. Jay said, hey, Hugh says, hello, snowman. Oh, that's what it was. No, I said, no, man, it's snowman. Sorry. Nick Bonner said, R3, if you came to and set that black stone on the edge of this lease road, you could make small fortunes selling plates of food.
Oh, I can only imagine, especially with everybody out there working as hard as y'all are. Yeah.
Chris said, why you didn't invite your bald friend?
Who's my ball friend?
Jake said, I think instead of Unicorn King, it should be changed to Potato Chip King from last night's stream. Jay said, stormy here. Chris said, lol.
Well, it's sunshine out there. Amazing what the difference of an hour away does.
Fire before says he's gay.
Congratulations for coming out of the closet. Don't know why everybody picks our lives to come out of the closet, but look, I'm proud of y'all for being brave.
Yep. Jay, we bring the best out of everybody and the worst. Jake says, Lord, you said good for you. Uncle Barney said, how's 30 feel, Pops? It's like the second go around. Matter of fact, I think we're going to name the trailer for Hooks to Bevo
Midlife crisis.
Midlife Crisis. Yeah. Jane said, awesome, Fireball. Hugh says, no kidding, this must be the best bed for it. Carlos said, okay, y'all gotta go, not feeling well. Y'all have a good night and happy birthday, Pops. Thank you, Carlo. Hope you and Papa Renzo feel better.
Yeah, get to feeling better, buddy.
You said, that is awesome. Jane said, take care of Carlo. You says, have a good one, Carlo. I like the steak, but for once, I think that chicken was good. And I normally don't eat the chicken. I normally just get steak. That's good. It must smell the food. Nick Bonner said, feel better, Carlo.
Yep. I'm pretty proud of the chicken.
I'm proud of all of it. It's good. I'll see if I can find me a Tupperware and make me a go tomorrow. Chris said you didn't like eating chickens?
No, I like eating chicken.
You don't like eating chickens? Yep.
But if we have a choice between eating cow and chicken, we're going to eat cow.
Jay says, what's for dinner or what y'all having?
This is hibachi steak, chicken, grilled veggie tails, and rice. And speaking of that, how is
Chris
the rice?
says, I ate chicken today.
I'm eating chicken right now. It's alright. Rice and shrimp is always my shortcoming.
Jay says, oh nice, on the menu for me tonight is a Coke and some tacos. Nick Bonnie said, I'd eat a chicken right now, cooked or not. Cooking or not. Chris said, I sent Randy a video of my dad chicken walking inside the house.
Yeah, it's your best friend. She's going to put a collar on it and start walking around like a dog. Nobody's going to mess with it because they're going to be scared of the chicken.
Little Ford says, happy birthday, another year closer to perfect. All right, thank you, Little Ford. Jake says, I love fried rice with shrimp in it. Hugh says, hello, Little Ford. Jake said, that chicken sound, Randy did sure sound better than the clip
Chip sound.
Yeah, last night. Hugh said, my wife loves shrimp fried rice. Chris said, not my best friend. Madison, I'm having a whole plate of nothing unless Randy brings me some.
Nope.
Hustle said, hi, I had shrimp, tacos yesterday for lunch.
Those are good, man.
Chris says, I can eat him by the way, best friends don't eat each other.
Well.
Lillian Ford says, hey, Hugh. Jane said, I love everything hibachi. Madison says, why not? He will, Madison. He just run them damn things under his nose. Jake said shrimp taco sounds good. Quit that damn smacking. Nickel Boney said, me too, Miss Jane. Jane said, hey, little Ford.
Speaking of chicken,
Chris says, why you didn't eat everything on your plate? It's just 2 bites. I just had to finish it.
it ain't good. If you say you got a Pepsi, you want a Pepsi.
No, I got water. I don't need to be drinking Pepsi.
Oh, who the hell listens to the radio?
Jake says that the more Pops has asked Randy to stop smacking, the more Randy wants to continue doing it.
Yeah.
Well, unfortunately, lasagna is on the menu here. Wishing I had a ribeye, but grateful for a full belly either way. That's right. Becky says, well, guys, have a blessed evening and week ahead. Y'all be good and try not to cry. Bye, everyone. See you, Becky. Thank you.
See you.
Britt said,
Finish it.
Little Ford says, hey, Jane. Britt said, yes, water is better.
Water sucks. It really, really sucks. Oh, water sucks.
Hugh says, have an awesome night, everyone. Time clock's calling me. See
Yeah,
you.
Hugh.
Thank you for coming in. Little Ford says, scent party hat. Appreciate it.
Nickel Pony said, good night, Hugh. Jason said, cheers for the sodas. Cheers. Jane said, take care, Hugh. Holy crap. That took me about an hour to cook. But, I got the racker right here. How much do you think the steaks weigh? I didn't check.
Maria says, if you don't, didn't finish it, when who will?
Then who will? Probably him tomorrow when it's a go plate.
I'll get it to go plate, that's for sure.
This was Angus beef boneless New York strip. The ribeyes were twice as much and they were turning brown instead of red. So I said, to hell with that, I ain't eating that crap. So I got this. It was $24.99 a pound. So for a total of $43.61, but with the rewards, we got it for $33.14. Which is
Nickel
really
Pony
competitive.
said, miss how to get on Christmas card list, R3.
NeverDoneProjects.com. There's a section that says like subscribe for a Christmas card. You gotta put your first name, last name, like email address, and your address, of course. And you click subscribe or whatever. If you do that, please let me know.
We're trying to figure out where it goes, if it's making a spreadsheet.
Little Force said it was worth the effort for Pops. Oh, 100%. I'm not doubting it in the slightest. He is messing with something. Either that or he's trying to get in here.
Mary said, you're going to make me go to the chicken cook something. Nickel Pony said, and does it come with a 10mm wrench?
But listen, there is an asterisk involved with that Christmas card subscription. 2 people so far have been Randy. And one of them got a furry outfit, the other one got a 12-pack of glass mason jars for canning. So you never know, Nickel Pony, I might just send you a 10mm socket.
I don't know, he just walked in the circle about 20 times and it just laid there. I don't know what he's doing.
Maria said, I put a perfume today morning and it's still stuck to me. I'm tired of it. I'll tell y'all something, and I know everybody has their own opinions. My perfume gives me a headache. And just so you know, most
That's right, it does him too.
Yeah. Most perfumes are made out of men's body sweat.
Let's see, little Force that Pops, just sit there and be pretty, you nailing it.
Yep. Look, it's his birthday. It would be kind of shitty for me to expect him to, I don't know, cook or something. Nope. Madison said, bring me some, LOL. I didn't have time to get anything to eat.
Maria said, Lord, you should smell my classmate's perfume, you'll faint. No, thank you. I feel like if you wear perfume, you're covering up some other steam. Maria said, perfume smell everywhere. Nick Bonner said, perfume and those candles you burn can't go down that aisle, headache city. Yep. Maria said, my dad puts a lot of perfume.
That's called
That's called cologne for a man. Slightly Lawrence said, what's your thoughts on 9/11?
September 11th.
That was, 6 days after Randy had his accident, and 9/11 is the day that Randy bought this building.
I'll tell you what. I think it's some of the best I cooked.
Let's see. Little Forrest said I don't wear makeup, but I do wear perfume. I also secretly smell my shirt.
I think we'll have enough for lunch tomorrow. Now, you won't have enough rocks.
Maria says, I talked to this guy. He said, you did 9/11. Said, buddy, I wasn't even born.
Look, I'll tell y'all something right now.
Maria says, like, what do you mean I did?
There is bad people everywhere, and there's good people everywhere.
Jane said, Lord. Little Forrest said, what's for dessert? I got a big old bowl of ice cream coming.
Me? I don't get dessert today. I don't like chocolate ice cream. So I'm just going to settle with this. This is going to be plenty for me.
Maria said, bad people like Randy. Back to the way to work.
Yes. People like me that eat other people.
You got to be talking about somebody else, because I'm not bad. Unless you talk bad to the bone. Bad. I'm bad to the bone. On the day that I was born.
I tell y'all what, it's hotter than me out here.
Little Forrest said, what's your birthday wish, Pops? Make it good. Maria said, who said you don't want bad? Me? I'll tell you what I want, Little Forrest. I want to be happy and be peaceful. Maria said, maybe you are, but you don't know.
Listen, we are definitely bad people in other people's stories. There's no way around it. But I'll tell you right now, in that story, I might be a bad person for what I said, but that story has a lot of holes in it, like Swiss cheese.
Everybody's a villain in somebody's story. Maria said, I think I'm not bad too. Nick Bonus said, gotta catch a quick nap, Pops. My relief should be here in a couple hours. Maybe happy birthday again. Pops, R3, take care, buddy. Thank you, Nick Bonus.
Thanks for coming in. Be careful out there, and hopefully that relief gets here sooner than later.
Appreciate the gift, buddy. I really do. Thank you. Little Forrest said, that is a beautiful wish. I hope all your wishes come true. Twice, Pops. Maria says, I'm bad in Randy's eyes. He thinks I'm the crazy saddle lady who goes bald people. Roscoe said, what up, guys? I got a 21-year-old at my shop throwing a fit because his grandma washed his clothes with Tide and he was itchy. God bless.
Lord have mercy, Roscoe. Ball up a fist and punch him right in the jaw and say, get over it.
Jane said, hey, Roscoe, tell him to take his clothes off. If he don't want to itch,
stop bitching. Kevin's daughter has decided she's going to Yale. So he's going to have some shirts made, and they're going to be embroidered. I told him that they should say, stop yelling.
yeah. Take him off slowly.
Jane said, hey, Roscoe, and take care of Nick Pony. Maria said, believe it or not, I can't remember the last time I ate a salad. And listen, it's okay. Roscoe said, too funny. Maria said, I don't eat much salads. Neither do I. Littleton 4 said, R3, you're a good son. May your blessings be abundant and lifelong. Thank you. I try to be a good father, son, husband. I tried to be a good employee, and then I realized that good employees are hard to find, so now I hide a lot. But thank you. Hopefully my kids take care of me like this whenever I get old like him. If y'all didn't know, he is 27 years older than me.
The little boy said, nailing it. And this is a good YouTuber.
Nailing it.
All except that stupid, disrespectful shit you keep doing. Smacking, burping, farting.
What's your new again? James said, my stomach rebels when I eat a salad. Mine does too. Ryan said, I had a salad today. It was depressing. About like Dad's cup of coffee. Pour that bastard out.
Not a cup, the whole damn
The whole pot. What the f is that? I'm an attack helicopter, aka definitely not Mr. Rich. Said breakfast, dinner, hibachi steak, and chicken. Maria said this guy was about to go to hospital after eating a tomato. Jay said, your salad was depressed? See, that's how you know you shouldn't be vegan. The salad can be depressed too. Roscoe said, do you guys own your dream car? Not yet.
No.
Not yet. Ryan said, you mean his glass of tinted water? Jay said, hot tinted water, Ryan? Lilliforth said, salad is just crap they feed you when the meal isn't good enough. Ryan said, no, I was depressed eating the salad. Lol.
I feel like if I'm eating salads and stuff, that means somebody's fixing to eat me. You know, like cows eat grass, and then we eat the cows. Maria said the salad turned depressed after I told him to get my problem. See, I'm a attack helicopter. Says I'm an attack helicopter.
That's definitely not Mr. Rich.
James said, little Maria. Little Four said,
Father.
Ryan said, I would assume it's hot, Jane, but it could be pixie dust rather than steam.
Mr. Rich said I broke my goon record, okay?
Mr. Rich.
Well, that was his name before.
Oh.
And Maria said, whose glasses is that? Those are Dad's. Attack helicopter said 5 in one day. Keep pulling on that thing, boy, you're gonna lose an eye. Maria said sunglasses. They're Dad's. Well, I guess it really doesn't matter.
They're
communal.
They're actually safety glasses, but I like using them as my sunglasses because my future's so bright. I gotta wear shades.
Hazel said, ice cream man, Wendy making pancakes Sunday morning. Unless I cook breakfast for dinner, because I do have stuff back here to cook breakfast, I will have to buy another dozen of eggs. Maria said, cool, Randy.
Kitty said, Go Raiders checking in.
Woohoo!
Maria said, cool.
I'm too cool for school.
Jane said, helicopter, careful, you'll have a permanent curve or you'll go behind.
You wonder why we gotta wear glasses.
I think I missed something.
What? Gooning is masturbating.
Oh.
Masturbation is a lot like procrastination. It's all fun and games till you realize you're screwing yourself.
Maria says, I'll make a photo of that. Attack helicopter, I need Sydney Sweet.
Sweet.
Jane said, hey, kidney.
Kidney? Kathy.
Oh, is that Kathy with E-I-Y instead of I?
K-I-T-H-E-Y.
John said salad is for prison. That's the only good prison food they sell. Or they would give you for dessert salad. Decent salad. Little Force R3, you need to make some gravy on Sunday.
I have never in 30 years made gravy. I would be willing to try it, but I would not advise tasting it. Because again, I do nothing on my cooking but just absolute teetotal guesswork. Now I do have a couple recipes I'm going to try for steaks. Rob. Attack helicopter said, I'm going to marry Sydney Sweeney. Go for it, buddy. Maria said, what's gravy? Hard to explain, but you can put it on top of rice, mashed potatoes, eat it with your eggs. I mean, it's pretty damn good. And Lil Four said, what? Jay said, hey, J87, are you speaking of prison food from experience? Jacob said, you're going to have to give your dad his birthday spanking. Haley said, rice is good. I agree. This rice is definitely better than it usually is.
Dustin Mitchell said, today is the new day. How much for Black Betty?
My friend, she pisses me off not starting.
Helicopter said, or maybe just stick to watching her videos.
Probably be better. But I'm not allowed to sell her.
How's supper? I'm off work and headed home hotel now. It's great.
It's great, Gabriel.
Little Four said gravy is freaking magic sauce. Christine said gravy is really easy to make, as you could probably find a YouTube video showing that you make it. Jane said, Maria, gravy is thickened broth that sometimes you meat has meat in it. Jane says, no, Jane, I'm not. I'm just saying that salad would be something that a person would get out of prison. Just sounds that way. Okay. Dustin says, I need her in my life.
Listen, I do too, Dustin. I'm just not allowed to sell her.
Mary says, I made rice and chicken with sauce. It's so good.
Look,
Jane
grilled
said,
chicken and rice, I can eat that 7 days a week.
Jane said, hey, Gabe. Gabe says, hey, Jane.
It's Gabe for you. Jane said, I'll need to teach you how to make gravy, R3. It's easy. If I can make all this, I imagine I can make some gravy. We'll just have to try it one day. And Dustin said, we can share her. I'm not very good at sharing. Lil Four said, I have faith in you, R3. You can make gravy. I just know you can. Thank you. And then Uncle Charlie said, you guys eat like shit? Well, you smell like it. American Baker said, happy birthday, bud.
Thank you.
Rhea said, it's crispy chicken on rice. Hey, I like it. Dustin said, damn it, okay. Tomorrow is a new day. Well, come back tomorrow. I might change my mind. I won't, but I might. Rhea said, crispy, not burnt.
Hey, Dustin, I got an idea. Since you said you can share it, here's what we'll do. You donate money, and we'll keep it. And we'll keep Black Betty, and we'll just share it. We'll tell everybody it's partially yours. We'll let you buy stock in it.
Whenever I got the title for it, it was the original title whenever the lien was released in 1982. And they're like, I don't know if I can put this in the system. I'm like, you better figure it the hell out.
Ray said crispy, not burned. Jane said, hey, maker. Jane said, I wonder if that lazy Chip Brand would hire R3 since he chomps. Yeah, I've been in something a minute ago.
Look at the bone. That's an itty bitty chick.
Chomps like a potato, aka Pop says that. Dustin says, oh, he said, you smell like shit.
Ooh!
Charlie says, how much weight are you looking to gain?
Well,
Dustin said, that sounds like a terrible idea. Charlie just said, his big bellies.
listen, you want to know the best part about this belly? It means I'm well fed.
Lil Ford said, my death row meal is ribeye with fried taters and onions, peckerwood gravy. Chris says, how about I give you 20 and you give me 100 with a shirt?
What about if I just give you a shirt?
I tell you what, you donate the 20 and we'll mail you the 100 in the shirt.
And if the 100 gets lost, guess it got lost in transit. Jay says that sometimes R3 can be salty like the salty Lay's chips he was munching on last night. Oh, I'm all the time salty.
Maria said no thanks. I knew she wasn't going to give that address up, so I didn't have to worry about that.
And Uncle Charlie said, I see you guys are getting beach body ready. Beach well. Maria said, I don't trust you. I wouldn't trust me either with that.
Yeah, this is a beach body. Just when I lay out in the sun, I dig a hole for my belly to sit in.
Uncle Charlie said, what's for dessert? Probably a trip to the bathroom.
Chocolate ice cream.
Now, I need to stop eating.
I would go get me a big old bowl of ice cream right now. I would just
You
get the
go
whole
puke.
damn thing.
You go puke. You've eaten so much already. Yeah, your ass
I really eat more than I normally do. See, Christine's laughing. Jake says, you know who you should trust, the people shipping and getting the packages to you from front door?
I don't trust him.
Little Four said, what's your death row meal, the last meal you'll ever eat? It's probably going to be ribeye steak, mashed potatoes, and a salad.
I would probably take
I wonder if I'd be allowed to drink a Pepsi on my last meal.
angel-haired spaghetti with red sauce and meat with some soft garlic bread. I'm telling you, my favorite meal is seafood and pasta. Granted, I like a good steak too.
Well, see, I used to like fried shrimp, but I can't eat it no more.
I'll tell you too,
Shrimp and
I
steak
really
is
do
my
love,
go-to.
I like crab legs too.
What
But
we got here?
Dad has a shellfish allergy.
We have 13 people, 35 thumbs up.
Rumpel said, hello, Pops and Randy Jr. What do we have here? This is Dad's birthday dinner. I did Japanese, hibachi chicken, shrimp, well not shrimp, chicken, steak, vegetables, rice. I think that's it.
Thank you, Jesus is King.
Little Four said, marry me, Pops. My fella can be our pool boy. Jay says, I don't know what my death meal would be. I'll get to that in a second, Beth, I'm sorry. But probably be potato chip crunchy. Jesus King said, hey, happy birthday, Randy. He said, thank you. Rumpel said, you cook rice or is that scrambled eggs? This is rice and it's also underneath this. Beth donated 20 doll hairs and said, we did not get around to finding a baby gift or birthday gift for you, Randy. So here goes. Well, thank you, Beth. I would say thank you for him.
Thank you, Beth. I do appreciate it. That is awful nice of y'all. Rumpel said, oh, it's rice. Birthday. Happy birthday, Pops. Thank you, Rumpel.
He's 57 today. Yeah, we gotta put this up. This right here worth some money.
Ray says, now Beth give you 20. When are you going to send her the 100? If, hey, I will. It don't bother. I got Beth's address. Jay said, congratulations, Randy, to the 20. There's your money for the ribeye steak.
Listen, between Nickel Pony and Beth, our steaks are covered. So thank y'all. By no means do we expect it, but it really does mean the world to us.
Uncle Charlie said, happy birthday, brother. Thank you. Little Four says, got to bounce, but y'all stay blessed from the dirt up. Pop, stay pretty.
See you, Little Four.
We're going to stay blessed, and you know I'm going to stay pretty. There's only one of me.
Pretty damn annoying. Helicopter.
I'm like a fine wine. I get better with age.
I'm aging like milk in the sun. I need to stop working.
I'm making out of my belly, but this is the Cinderella belly.
I should not have got the vegetables. I like the vegetables.
Beth says, y'all mean the world to us. Beth, I appreciate that, I really do, but like I said at the beginning of the live, y'all have no idea how much y'all mean to us, especially me. Y'all were there when one of the hardest times of my life, so thank you. Y'all do mean the world to me. If y'all ever need anything, you let me know.
Little Four said, aged milk makes cheese.
Oh, that's a joke. Oh, you need me to pop you back. Need it.
Yeah, pop me back.
Need me to get you.
Yes. Lord, hopefully you go back, Papa. Bullshit. Rumpel said, where's the grandkiddos? No party ants? They're at my in-laws. Madison works tonight.
And Addie had danced. She did call me with her butterfly wings and her tutu on. She was awful pretty.
Hazel said, I take a pancake.
We'll get
I'll
it.
gladly get you one. Maria said, Cinderella belly. I don't remember it was that big.
After midnight, it all took, never mind.
J87 said, Jingle Bells R3 is too loud. He just had to chomp. He chomped because he couldn't help himself. Yum, yum, yum.
Maria said, oh my God, R3, you gonna die.
I've been trying. Nothing I've tried works.
Sparkles, Uncle Charlie says,
Do a carnivore diet, drop 30 pounds in a month.
Hazel says,
Laughing. Listen, Tinker, he comes in every once in a while. He lives about, I don't know what, 3-4 minutes up the road.
something like that.
And him and his wife did like a carnivore keto diet, and they dropped a lot of weight. They said they feel substantially better. Maria said, don't stop trying, Ben, LOL. I have been banned from everything I've tried. Because Jay says I had Ruffled chips today, and all I could think about was the stream last night. Last night I got home and grabbed a bag of Doritos, and I said, I'm not even going to do it, because then Madison reached over there and knocked the shit out of me. So I had muffin.
The Muffin Man!
The Muffin Man!
Rumble said it wasn't keto.
Debunked. I think I read it somewhere. I have no idea, but I know he said that the carnivore diet and the keto like hybrid worked really well for him and his wife, and their weight loss was visible. Maria said, are you going to be banned from food? Probably. I am putting on some pounds. Actually, I hadn't weighed myself since I got out of the wheelchair. Memory said, hi everyone.
Hello, memory.
Memory, how are you?
Jake said little R3 needs his own room with the pop cereal box next to him, full of potato chips and sound room that echoes the Billy.
Hear how obnoxious he is.
No shit.
Look, I'll get one of these rooms cleaned out real good, and I'll take y'all in it one day. It's just going to be a bunch of Pops and Pringles, and I'm just going to sit down with the microphone. Because I heard people
No,
go like
Maria,
ASMRs.
it is a joke that I don't think I need to finish telling on this live.
No, you don't. You don't. Stop it.
There's a joke on that, but I will leave it. It is not an appropriate one.
Maria said the Prince was serious that night. It's just Disney deleted that clip. Disney deleted a lot of the films they made. But Yep.
Jake said he should do the chomping podcast where he is blindfolded and guesses which potato chip.
I gotta have more than one potato chip to guess it though. Rumpel said, I guess it works for some people, like that guy Jordan Peterson and his daughter, I can't even say it. I believe they only eat salad, meat, and nothing else, or salted meat and nothing else. Well, apparently the carnivore diet works. Memory asked what we're eating. Hibachi style chicken, steak, vegetables, and rice. Maria said, and when I told you to say jokes, you'd say, don't remember.
That's because I can't tell the jokes I remember.
Jake said, that's it, time to open a bag of Ruffles. And Memory said, yummy. Look, I got 2 containers of Tupperware containers. I'm about to start throwing some of this food in it.
Daryl says tap. Hello, Daryl.
Tip, tap, tappy, tip, tap, tap. Maria said, okay, don't say them or you'll get canceled.
I probably will.
You know, somebody put a list of reasons for us to get canceled. Jay says that you guys are too funny. Love y'all makes me feel like I'm actually there. Such a good group of guys and y'all. Well, that's the thing. There's people all over the world that we'll probably never get a chance to meet. But if y'all take the time to watch what we're doing and talk to us and support our dumbass decisions, The least we can do is communicate with you. And the Goat Raiders proved to us the other night that there's no way we can keep up if these lives have a couple hundred people in it trying to talk. And it would be kind of crappy to try to just talk to one or two at a time. Every one of y'all deserve time for us to talk to you and get to know you. So, I mean, I'm glad you feel like we make you feel like you're here and you're part of it, because you are. Maria said, oh, really? I wonder who is that? They must be smart to write that. Well, they can't even spell that right, so I don't know how smart they are.
And it's put they and then retracted it.
Yep. Pork chop said, what's for dinner? This was hibachi Japanese style chicken, steak, veggie tails, and rice. I usually do shrimp. The shrimp never turns out good, my humble opinion. And Dad is allergic to shellfish. One of these days when Dad's not doing anything, I might try my hand at some crab legs. But again, he can't have those. If I say that too loud, Madison's really going to start texting me. Maria said, shut up. Well, shut, don't go up. The gas prices do, so take your advice and shut up too. JH7 said, sometimes when I eat chips, it makes me wonder if my family thinks I talk too loud when I eat chips. You can't be any louder than me. You can't be.
Ain't no damn way.
Pork Chop said, oh man, that sounds great. Well, Pork Chop, if you did not know, today is Dad's 57th birthday. So he said he didn't want to do anything for his birthday. So I was going to surprise him with steaks. But I said, you know, something was said about Japanese, and I said, I could really go for Japanese. Maria said, I'm a human. I make mistakes. Mind you, Mr. Perfect. Look, sometimes it's not about fixing your mistake, but it's like trying to start over and trying again. That's why I have 2 younger siblings. Jenny said, hey, Daryl. Maria said, I don't shut up. I grow up. And when I look at you, I throw up. Hey, that's a good one. John Glad said, hi. Hello, John. Rumpel said hello to Jane. Pork Chop said, happy birthday, old man. I have a year on you.
All right. Thank you.
Jane said, hi, Rumpel. JH7 said, we all surprised Pops with a Pop cereal box full of stupidity and laughs, lol. Jane said, hi, John. Rumpel said hello to Daryl. And Jane said, hey, Pork Chop. And don't tell me Daryl come in, tapped, and left.
Well, it's probably about time for his live. No, say then. Never mind.
Yeah. He said he was doing his live, what, Saturdays from 6 to 8?
Yeah, I was thinking this, but it's
Yeah, it's 7:20 right now. Pork Chop said, howdy, Jane.
He's probably still working.
Probably. Rumble said, it's only human to like it's only kitten to purr. Just make it up. Just made it up. Hey, there you go. Ryan said, ultra spice chat with half and half is pretty good. Or chai, not chat. I have never tried chai tea. JA7 said, if you guys make me stop procrastinating and get my ass off the couch and listen to you guys while I do house chores.
Wow. I'm glad we helped somebody.
I need somebody I need a deadline. Because now, for the last week and a half, we have done nothing since we finished up Florida, outside of unloading the cars and me fixing my starter. We have done nothing. I am like so just meh. And everybody says we deserve a break, and I'm not saying we don't, but I feel guilty because we're not doing anything. Rumpel said, hey to Ryan, and Jane said, I like chai. I like your story.
Hard for me to read, but I will. Rumble said, Ryan, oh, that's good. Also, try South Indian filter coffee if you get a chance. It's really good. Mr. Randy, are you cleaning your intestines or something?
Maybe.
Jay says, that's me every day after school.
Blah. Blah, blah, blah.
Ryan said, hey, Rumble. Chris said, I feel guilty when I do something.
I feel guilty when I do nothing. I mean, that's the thing. Whenever you are so accustomed to constantly doing stuff, and you stop, you feel guilty for stopping.
Yeah, but see, you are famous. We are not. We're trying to get that way.
And then JH7 said, at least he's honest about cleaning the intestines. I'm just going to tell y'all right now, these things are about to be rinsed out.
I'm going to tell you right now, when you get that rice steak and that
Yum yum sauce.
yum yum sauce, that is just about like a laxative.
Maria said, who's famous?
That owl?
No, who's on first? What's on second? I don't know who's on third, and tomorrow's pitching. You got, Rumpel said, you guys are more famous than us. No, we are just regular people. Come on. We'll take everybody with us if we ever do get famous. How about that? Maria said, your mom! I bet she is. It's a beautiful day, Maria.
JX.
What do you mean, who's famous? The Never Done Projects team. We ain't. Rumpel said, that's not a great yardstick, but still. James said, you guys are famous in the sense that you had a goat stream. That goat stream was awesome. And I love what he does every night. I try to support what he's doing as best as I can. And I can only imagine how everybody else feels to have that happen. But I was at a loss for words whenever I figured out it just wasn't like one guy trying to just screw with us. Like, it just goes to show that there are people that have stuck around from the GOAT Raiders. We've had a decent amount of the subscribers fall off, but that's not, we don't expect the subscribers. It just felt really good for us to get rated like that. And it feels like quite a few of them found somewhere they can come hang out. They watch the videos, they comment, and it really does feel nice.
We got to get to work. We're running out of content. Rob says, go, huh? What did I miss?
Monday last week, a channel does a nightly raid on lives at 7:11 p.m. Eastern Standard, where he has a couple hundred people in his chat, finds a random live, and sends all those people over there to spam their chat about GOAT Raiders and green hearts and blessings. And subscribe, like, and comment a lot.
We went up 400 subscribers
in one day. But it was awesome.
Brenda says, I mean, I just go to college and go through a couple classes and then eat lunch and at cafeteria and at it, but then go back home, my body hurts so much. Rumble said, was it Goat Kitty? Get it?
I get it because the baby goat's called a kid.
Kitty.
You know, I might have to make an early evacuation. It's going to be very good. Bria said, I feel tired real quick. I had that issue a lot before my heart issue. And I was telling Dad, I don't think I've eaten enough to keep up with my calorie output because I just feel tired again. And I'm taking B12 supplements because my B12 was like dangerously low. Other than that, they have no idea what caused my heart issue. JH said, every time I see people complaining about them being sore after school or work, I just think to myself, it's going to hurt a lot worse when I get to y'all's age. Yeah, it does. And Jay said, it's middle of the night, Maria. It's damn near 2 o'clock in the morning for her. Auto Passion Automobile said, hello, USA. Hello. Rumpel's laughing at JH, and Maria said, I know. I tried to sleep, but I could not. I think I complain a lot.
Oh, hell.
It's better to let it out than to bundle it all up and come out as blind rage. JH is laughing at Zarumpel. And James said, hi, Otto.
What time is it?
It is 7:26. Don't know about you, but I'm ready for bed. Maria said, what? Don't bundle all your emotions up. Whether you're complaining or not, don't bundle them all up. Because if you bundle them up, it usually comes out as blind rage.
Well, also, I mean, not being funny, but you really shouldn't think negative. You should think positive and quit being so negative. All the griping come up with just put negative vibes in your body.
Pork Chop asked if a 1996 Chevy Lumina APV is worth restoring. If it's something you want to do, it's always worth it. Like, you ask 5 people, you'll get 5 different answers. Who gives a shit what they think? If you like it, buddy, do it. People would tell us that these Camaros ain't worth the money we got in them, or they tell us we need to be doing something different with them. Everybody's entitled to an opinion. And the best part, if you like it, you do it. I'll let you read through it.
JH says, I can't leave the stream, but I got shower and dishes to do, but to me, you guys are more important right now.
Well, thank you.
Rumble said, it's true, I see many of my friends complaining about creaking sounds in the knee and stuff, especially if they are overweight. I'm quite lucky that way.
Oh, no wonder my knees hurt.
Chris says, if the whole environment around me is negative, what should I do?
Think positive, and you can either be part of the problem or part of the solution. So you can either go with them and be negative, or be the one that turns everything around.
Carlos says, I'm back. Y'all feeling a bit better now? Great. I'm glad you're feeling better, Carlos. Rumble said, big boys, hello. Carlos said, what's up, Rumble? Well, I believe I'm going to take it up there to the office.
All right, well, you gonna put the food up?
Well, if I take it to the office, I'll let you put the food up.
Okay.
Chris says, I don't know. It's hard to think positive these days, but I'm trying to survive.
You can do it!
You can do it. I'm going to take y'all on a little journey. Y'all bear with me for just a minute, please. Hello, Kane.
Which one? What you doing? What you come on, come on. Ha ha. Get him.
Oh. Sorry, buddy. Stopped on your toes.
Ha. Come on. Watch him, here he comes. Watch him. He trying to sneak up on him.
Oh, me. Give me just a minute to get the thing on the computer here. Hold on. I'll try to catch up on the reading. Let's see. Boop. Boop. All right, let's see. Let me back up just a little bit here. Maria says, let's see, Steve-O said, these guys channel got my oil and caused my car to explode. My 2 dogs and wife burned alive. Y'all be careful, some of these people will lie to you. Especially anybody with the name Steve-O. Jay said, Maria, be positive. Ryan said, field trip. Let's see. Rumpel says, but not all positives are positive. Carlo, $20. Oh, thank you, Carlo. You did not have to do that. So happy birthday, Pops, from Papa Renzo and I. Thank you very much. I do appreciate it. James said, did you pack your lunch, Ryan? Rumpel said, Kane is hydrodrive. Yeah. Carlos said, what's up, Ryan? Mike said he's saying happy birthday, Dad. And Rumpel said, hello, Mike. Mike says, see, Mike says, hi, Ryan and Carlo. Rumpel says, back into the den, the regular spot. Yep. Mike said, Rumpel. Jay said, hey, Mike. Ryan said, hey, number. Mike said, are you kidding me? Everything people say in this chat room is not true. I'm shocked. And applaud. Ryan said, Mike, hey, Carlo. Carlo said, what's up, Mike? Haley says, you don't want your fan on? No, not I don't like it blow. I don't like wind to blow directly on me. Jane said, hi, Haley. Haley says, do you like Diet Mountain Dew? I don't like anything diet. Ryan said, no, Jane, no lunch. We were just changing locations. Ryan said, school still got to feed me. Let's see. Maria said, Diet Pepsi is the best. Let's see. I can't see. Hold on a minute. Let me get my glasses back on. Haley says, hi, Jane. Need to walk out the truck and get my good glasses. Jay says, I don't have to do the dishes, so that's good. Awesome. Maria says, you're not going to clean your desk, aren't you? One day. Ryan said, caffeine-free Pepsi is the best, actually. Mike says, hey, Jane. Maria said, it's so messy. Haley says, I like caffeine-free Pepsi. Jane said, it would have been a great opportunity for us to have a Scooby snack. That's what we did when we went on field trips. Yeah. Maria says, one day. Mike says, hi, JH and Maria. Maria says, hi, Mike. Hey, they say caffeine-free soda is underrated. Maria says, one day or day one. I like it. See, there you go. You're thinking. I like it when you use my words against me. That's pretty cool. Ryan said caffeine-free soda is sweeter with the same amount of sugar. Hell, I ought to try some of that. I ain't even thought about caffeine-free drink. Maria's got, what is that, party poopers or something? Haley says, I know what you're saying, Ryan. J.A. says, if you're ever in Huntersville, Alabama, be sure to try Taco Mama, super good Mexican taco restaurant. They have, what is that? Damn, I know what that is, but I can't say it. Sorry. Ryan said, try the gold can Pepsi. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I ought to get me some. Haley said, yep, the gold can. Maria said, my grandma started calling me the girl with blue nails. Maria said, because I always painted my nails blue. Somebody said you paint them orange now. Is that true? You gonna be the girl with the orange nails now? What you need to do is paint your left hand blue nails and your right hand orange nails. That way you know orange is right. Maria said, yep. JH says hi, Lone, and JH says hi, VR. Maria said orange nails and blue nails. Yep. Rumble says, what we talking about here? Right now we're talking about Maria being the girl with the blue nails. Maria said, oh my God, that's a good idea. Rumble said, Pepsi? Yeah, we've been talking about caffeine-free Pepsi too. Maria said, no, orange is left. No, orange is right. Jake said, Smurf nails? Lol. Maria said, we're talking about nails. Maria said, she has a good taste though. Haley said, Pops is going to try caffeine-free Pepsi, Rumple. Rumple said, nowadays many gals use those stick-ons. They change them daily. Maria said, I need to be more nail polished. Haley said, it actually tastes better if you don't need the caffeine. Jay said, these shirts you have on, Pops, will forever look good on you. And as a normal damn it. Cannot get nice souvenir for working on the railroad. Civilian cannot get a nice souvenir for working on the railroad. Rumble said, thank you. Rumble said, Haley, oh, I never tried it. Maria says, bye. Oh, I need to buy more. Oh, I got you. Carlos says, Coke Zero sugar and zero caffeine is nice. Pops, okay. Matthew says, happy birthday, Randy. Well, thank you, Matthew. I do appreciate it. Although Passion said, short. You too, thank you very much. You're welcome. Jade says, so, were you the guy who stands on the side of the rail car when the train was moving, or did y'all work the ground when the train was stopped? That's Randy. Randy does that. I'm in a truck that goes up and down the rail to make sure it's safe for the train to go. Rumble says, I drink mostly Thumbs Up. It's Coke brand cola. It's more fizzy and spicier. Maria says, I have red, blue, orange, yellow, pink, and brown. Let's see. Red, blue, orange, yellow, pink. There you go. You just leave the brown out. You can do each finger a different color and put the brown on the end of your nose. Haley says, thumbs up, question mark. And Maria says, and black. Jake says, oh, okay, you have such a cool job. Thanks for what you do keeping the tracks safe. For these trains, been seeing too many train derailments lately all over the news. Yes. Thank you for your kind words. Maria says, what should I buy next? Some fluorescent colors, like fluorescent orange. Rumble said, oh, so you drive clamp the truck on those rail modified kits and drive on the rails? Yep. The truck's right outside, got the rails on it. I push a button, it goes down, and the steel wheels set on the rail, and then I don't have to turn the wheel. I just have to give it gas, and the back wheel set on the on the rail, and it goes. Maria said, purple? That's a good idea. I like purple. Rumble said, for inspections? Yep. Maria says, no, I don't like these kinds of colors. You ask me what kind you should buy. Don't tell me no after you ask me. Maria says, does it match my skin tone? Rumble said, oh, that's pretty cool, Pops. I've never seen that in real life. I wish you was closer. I'd show it to you. It does. It's real funny. People will like to watch, and when I'm on the crossing sitting on and they're coming towards me, they stop and just watch me when I drive down the rail. It's pretty cool. And when you go down the road, you see everybody's front yard. When you go down the tracks, you're going to see in everybody's backyard. You see what everybody tries to hide. That's how I bought my boat and that utility truck. I mean that equipment trailer. It was on the side of the tracks, and I found out who owned it and went and talked to them. Ended up buying them. Maria said, "So what people are hiding? Yeah, what they don't want you to see. Like for instance, my boat was sitting in the back next to the tracks because to them it was an eyesore. They couldn't do nothing with it. So I ended up buying it and fixing it up. Same way about the trailer. The guy didn't need it no more. It's just sitting there in the woods growing up, and I ended up buying it." Rumble says, "I bet you really like that Denzel Washington movie, Unstoppable." Yeah, that's a little overkill. Maria said, "What's the craziest story that happened at your work?" I didn't see it, but there was a guy that was hooking up two train cars, and he stepped in the middle doing something, and the train moved, and that big knuckle that's on the end of the train caught him right here in the stomach, and it actually coupled the train together, and he was coupled and couldn't move. They actually brought a sheet out, covered him up. He was still alive, but they knew when they uncoupled the train he was going to die. So they actually flew his wife in and got her there to be able to say goodbye to him, because when they uncoupled, he just fell over dead. But he did stay alive for long enough to tell his wife bye. Jade says, "Sometimes you find some cool classic cars in the backyards. Also, if I did your job, I would be terrified of a train being on the same track as me as I'm working on the tracks." Well, only way to do it is I have to call. We got a dispatcher, and I got numbers, and the train has to call me to use my track. It's my track for that day. They got to call me to use it, and I have to tell them where they can and cannot go. Jay says, "Oh Lord, better hide that chip box from Randy." Yeah. Maria says, "Oh my God, that's painful." Yes, I would imagine it was. Maria said, "That's really, really sad." It was, and that's what I tell Randy about when he's out there doing that stuff, to be careful, because it's called a three-step. When you get a three-step, the guy that's driving the train will not do nothing, touch nothing until you release it. Unknown says, "You got that cheese whiz? I'm out of it." Rumble said, "Oh, that's so sad. Oh yeah, that's kind of injury can't be survived. If it's a clean cut, it's better, not crushed injury." Yeah, it absolutely. I don't see how he stayed alive to get his wife there, but as soon as it unhooked, he just bled out and died. Jay says, "Oh, that makes sense now. I got you." Like sometimes I'll be going down the track and I know the train's coming. I give them a milepost to come to, and I get close to that milepost. I'll take off the tracks, park beside the tracks, call them up, tell them to keep going, and they just go by me. As soon as they go by, I set right back on and go. Jay says, "That had to be horrible to witness that accident." Yeah, my old boss was part of it. He'd seen it. Aldo Pasha said, "I'm going to have to try to translate or something. I have no idea what you're trying to say." And it did not translate it. All right, see you, Aldo Passion. Sorry, I can't read that. Maria says, "I need to stop burning my hair or it'll all fall out." Yeah. Jay says, or brutal, I should say. Jane said, "Bye, Aldo." Rumble said, "There was a guy who got cut in half under a truck here a few years ago. He was still crawling and talking for a while. It was so sad. That would be pitiful, I swear. Maria said, that's so bad. Yes, it was. I mean, like I said, I didn't witness it, but it was still. We had a guy that the train come by, and they throwed the switch for him to come out in his machine, and he come out in his machine and took off, and when the train went up the hill, it stalled and started coming back, and he didn't have his radio in his machine, and they were on the radio saying they had stalled, they were going backwards, and he didn't hear him, and he run into the back of the train. Maria said, stop saying sad stories. I can barely hold my tears. Oh, sorry. Jay said there was a guy who his car slipped and he's rolled it so far that his car ended up in a culvert, but he survived for 7 days a week with drinking a bit of water he was by. Rumble said, oh, I haven't even told the whole incident. It's much worse, but I'll save for the YouTube, for the groom. Maria said, where's R3? Well, he went to the bathroom, and then he was going to put the food up. I think he's going to make a couple to-go plates for tomorrow. Jay says, I love watching the train rail cams on YouTube. Makes me think if you're out there on the job, Pops. Yeah. That's pretty well. I wished I could do some more filming out there and put it on the YouTube, but they won't let me. Maria said, if that wasn't your job, what are you going to do? If that wasn't your job, what are you going to work at? If you're meaning the railroad, now that Randy owns this, if I wasn't working for the railroad, I would just turn this into a tire shop back and I would do tires in the YouTube here. Because what I would like to do is when I first start in the morning and go live and let it stay live all day as we work. Maria said, sorry, I can't type. That's fine. Jade says, in fact, I saw a train truck that was on the tracks like your car, but it had a crane moving tires off of the truck onto the side of the railroad tracks. That means the train must have derailed then. Rumble said, I used to watch one train cam live too, mostly CSX ones. Jade says, how ironic, Rumble. Maria said, what's on the box? What's on the box? What's on the box? What are you talking about, Maria? What's on what box? Jade said yes. Rumble said Jade. So I think channel name it was Terry. You talking about that box on the floor down there? If you're talking about that box on the floor, it's those chips Randy was eating yesterday. The box under the desk. That's what Randy was eating. It's got different type chips in it. Jay says, Rumple. Oh, okay, cool. Rumple says, all right, about time. Catch you later. Take care, everyone. See you, Rumple. Thank you for stopping in. Jake said Chips probably kicked him in the ass, and that's why he went to the restroom. I bet shouldn't be chopping on the chips. That's right. Maria says, "Have you seen the Seven movie? What's it about?" Will you open that door?
Your chips.
Jade says, "Yeah, Rumple, thanks for chatting." Maria says, "What's in the box? Chip? Clips? I just told you what was in the box. You not listening?
Lay's barbecue chips.
Don't you start your hollering."
Huh?
Rumble said,
Why'd you turn it down?
"I don't like wind blowing on me like that."
Oh my gosh.
Rumble says, "JH later." Jade says, "No. Oh no, speaking of the devil."
Yeah, speak of the devil and he shall appear. I vote on that.
Red says, "Lol, I meant the clip from the movie."
Clip from what movie?
Oh, I haven't seen it then because I can't think of what you're saying. She asked me if I'd seen the movie, the Seven movie.
Oh, no.
I don't know what set. There's a Western like a movie with the 7 people in it, but I don't recall. Uncle Charlie says, "Can you two take off your shirt? I want to see what you're working with." Maria's laughing. Jake says he doesn't like wind blowing on him, but he feels the wind behind his hair all the time. Daryl said 51 minutes tonight. Hello, Daryl. Jane said, "Take care, Rumple." Jake says, "Hey, Mac." Maria says, "Okay." I would have to see the movie name or something. I've seen a movie about Seven, and it seems like I remember the clip you're talking about, but I won't swear by it. Daryl said JH. Maria said Brad Pitt movie. It was a crime movie, and he was a detective. I'm about sure I've seen that movie, especially with you saying Brad Pitt. Now, I may be wrong, but it is about time for a good movie. I need to watch one. Maybe on this downtime I'm creating, I might watch one this weekend.
Yeah.
Maria said, "Yep." Jay said R3 would be great at the chip eating contest, kind of like a hot dog challenge. I'm sure. If we're going for sound. You make us at the go plate?
Bags. I guess technically the answer is yes.
Lord have mercy. Man, we're only going to finish tonight off with 44 likes. Wow. Let's see. Maria said the clip in the end was screaming, "What's in the box?" because the criminal put his wife's body in the box. Oh.
Yeah, I've not seen that.
I don't know that I've seen that.
Batman. Where's the trigger?
Jay said, that munching sound from R3 should be on the on those app stores sound apps. Yeah. Bless you. Bless you.
Thank you.
I'm getting very sleepy.
Yep, me too. You got 4 minutes.
Yeah, Maria says we didn't get a dance today. Jade says 24-hour live full of munching and sneezing. Yeah, Maria's dancing. Amber says I'm back. She's got an eyeball pic. She's watching me as I'm watching her. Ha ha. Jane said, "I'm sleepy tonight." Me too, Jane. Maria says, "Very sleepy."
Very sleepy.
Lordy have mercy. JH is also sleepy. Amber says, "I told y'all I had an extra eye." That's right. I didn't know what you mean, but I do now. Maria says, "I don't have college tomorrow." Awesome. Mike said, change your burglar alarm sound from a siren to Randy's munching on chips. That'll scare the hell out of anybody. Amen. Jay says, when Pop sees Randy eating chips again.
I couldn't eat chips right now if I wanted to.
Haley says, have you ever had Frito casserole? Nope.
What kind?
Frito. I've heard about it because they put Fritos in it. I mean, Maria said, guess what my favorite emoji is? I don't know. What is it? Jay said the clip when with Randy this time around, I think Pops will luck out tonight, thankfully. Haley says a pan of Fritos ground beef and cheese. I've heard of it, but I don't think I've ever eaten it. Maria said it's all happy faces upside down. Maria said, I swear it's cute. Daryl said second tap. Hot Wheels says happy birthday. Thank you, Hot Wheels. J.H. says, Maria, I feel like I'm in a film right now reading your comments. Maria said, why, J.H.? It's in your room. Ryan said, have a great night, boys and girls. Thank you, Ryan. Dave said, in a funny way, not meant to be negative. Ryan said, happy birthday again, Ryan. Thank you, Ryan. Maria said, Lord. Goodbye. Jane said, take care. Oh, happy Pops. Thank you. Maria said, at least someone find me funny. Will says, how are you going to celebrate? I just did with all of y'all. We just eat. Randy cooked for me, and that was my celebration. Jason Law, have a good night, Pops. Happy birthday. Cheers. Thank you. A couple people give some money to me for my birthday, and I do appreciate each and every one of you. Y'all have a good night. Y'all have a good day, good night, whenever you're watching this, and remember, keep it silly.
Thank you.
Thank you.